I continue on with this. This is a nasty campaign. There's sort of two missions that could be done relatively easily and fast, so you don't get a lot of power buildup, and then very nasty mission at the final step. So if you really have a sort of weakish force, little spells, all that stuff, this would have been bad, really bad. It's going to be tough even for us. We have us boxed in here pretty tightly. Okay. I'll have to do a manual battle because our units are wounded. The dumbass AI might just use the heavily wounded units to fight first. We're gonna lose it because of the fire domain anyway. Not a big deal, we'll get a lot of free mana out of that. Ooh. Casting spells on us too. We're not gonna survive here more than a turn or two, so I'm trying to see if I can still manage to burn something. Defense. I think I'll increase my health. We are somewhat vulnerable to enemy spellcasting. Ooh. Race Nishkan failed. I forgot about the quest entirely, but it was an impossible quest for me. It was attack some target here. There was no way I could get a sizable army there. We'll go and heal up. Yeah, quick battle. I'm not quite sure what he's doing. He has no interest in taking any offensive action. He seems to be just fine with me being stuck here. But the force here is big enough that I just... If I leave, we'll lose this. And if we lose this, the armies here will also start to move. Yeah, we'll lose these on the next turn, very likely. Okay. The farmers flee the fields. wagons creak and clatter away from your advance. Judging from the uniforms, the opulence of the petty guards that scurry about trying to keep the workers hard at work as they flee, you know you have entered the very heart of the Phobian Empire. Mandor, Mandor, Mandor. If you really think that you can win, you will never win. Men are weak, corrupt, foolish, selfish, carnal, following after their own desires, and fearful of changes, no matter how good they are. Your old world is long dead. You are but a whisper of the past. The end of the world is now. You honestly think you are doing anything of value here? I hear the echoes of the delusional and the insane, claiming that you are here to liberate the people. You know it's a lie. The age of men is at hand. If not now, it will come sooner or later. You know this to be true and still you fight. Must be hard to see the old ways disappear. Always holding on to that ideal. And for what? Your father was a monster. You want to be the same thing. Turn away from here. Disappear into history like your kin. Do the honorable thing for once. If you leave now, I will make it worth your while. Forces are insufficient, so we're gonna die here. Doubt. Is there any way for us to escape the influence? Well, we can cause some hazard here. We'll wait here to get our units healed up. So now they're coming for us. The army is substantial, without a doubt. So we'll have to transfer something extra there. Where's that? Campsite. Yeah, this is not acceptable. Okay, what? This is a one-way street though, so we'll have to be a bit careful. Now things got a bit more serious, and we'll get an enchanted wall on the next turn. Yeah, after that, force field. If they intend to just walk away from this, no. That's not an option for them either. One way or another, there's gonna be some kind of fight here. Problem being, we are low on resources here. Okay, what do I want to do with the flying units? There's not much I can do with a single air elemental. Might be able to do some capture jobs. Once we have a few more, we can decide to do something else. I think I'll cast Damnation. They start to cloud. And start to curse all units coming into my area. So, resistance, death weakness, prevents natural healing. Two turns to get this city fully protected. We probably want to build a teleportation gate here too. If not now, certainly at a later date. Few extra troops. Level 12 hero. Ooh. Combine with 7 knights. I'll take the hasteberry tree, thank you. I think I'll try to disjunction fire domain at least temporarily. 120 mana, chance to succeed 50%. Extra mana, you'll increase the chance. You can get it to 74. Yeah. It'll take 3 turns to cast. I think we're suffering from shadow sickness, so we're still going after the red. I want to play that fire domain out of this goddamn fight. Not much we can do here. We have a sufficient force here, so we don't have to leave the hero group sitting here constantly. They can't suddenly do any kind of lightning attack on us, so... What? Dude. This is bad. I guess we'll be casting spells too then. Wrath. Attempts to collide with a flying enemy and force them to the ground. By experience, yeah. But nowhere here is these forces that are moving around are really weak. At least to the point that you could trivially take over places. We don't have the money to pay those guys. Let's see how many troops they have here. Only 5. If we're gonna die, I'm gonna attack anyway. Because the next turn we'll kill these creatures, no matter what we do. I don't want to kill these. I would be glad to get a few extra troops here, and it's only... we're very close to being able to afford that. Actually, we can get past these guys now already. I'll dump the slower units, and weaker units just go. Okay, they're coming for another fight. Excellent. This is wonderful. Now go into the center, you dumbass! Go! I already gave the order, but... at least I got to the center right then. So, it's us against what? Shit. I'm not too worried about this. Yeah, let's look. Knights, war machines. So, do you want to engage war machines and range units, or do you want to engage the knights? We're going to be engaging knights because they're the actual dangerous units. We don't have a lot of range power, that's the problem. Repeater Javelin ballistas should be evening out that situation quite a bit. Also, there's no denying that we have a lot of melee combat ability here. I do want to concentrate on a single wall or two. The thing is, the range units are not going to be too much of a problem. If they storm our castle, they'll just get slaughtered. It's these guys. We need to reduce their numbers to something manageable, then we'll be set. Any spells with cast? Crash gates. High prayer. Blesses and heals. We're gonna be fireballing them. Not all that damaging, but few of them are on fire, and a few of them took a decent amount of damage. Again, I think I'm more of a gonna just spread fire. I just shoot the healer. There'll be any healing around here. Can cast a very powerful spell with our hero too. We'll save that for now. This is a general weakening turn. It's basically shoot at it. Shoot and try to do damage to as many creatures as possible. And that's it. We really don't have a lot of range combat units. Okay, I think we may have to target the catapults. Ballistas certainly are not a problem, they can't do anything. First priority though is to at least kill about half a dozen knights. Once their numbers are really reduced quite a bit, they can't pose any kind of serious threat to any of our main melee units. And that's good enough. We are vastly outnumbered after all, so we have to pick our fights. Grrr. Okay, send fireball. You. Unicorn. It's very weak, so we don't have to use any of these good units to kill it. I want to kill the units that can disable my buffs too. Yeah. We can't do much. He's wasting a huge amount of magic to try to kill the air elemental for some reason. They should break the gate fairly soon, which is preferable to us. They'll draw out most of their units to that side of the gate. This is one of the benefits of having a mostly a melee defense team. It doesn't really matter if they're gonna come through the gates or not. We're not vulnerable to that. The wall got destroyed in a terrible place for them. They have no significant force going that way. So now they're going to be vulnerable to our ballista fire for a couple of extra turns. Like, yeah, you're not going anywhere. Terrible hits. I could cast a spell, I suppose. I'm not just quite sure if it's really worth it. Bastard spent all his mana trying to kill a single air elemental that I can replace in a turn or two. After the next turn, most of the night threat should be gone. There's only the range users and tier 1 infantry left. We can walk all over them. I'll try to save some magic in case they want to throw another army on this turn against us, but it's more important to keep our units in good condition than it is to save mana. Is that it? That's all you have for me? That's how it appears. Yeah, I'll just wait here. I'd rather wait here because it makes them stand in the magical glow, which does them a little bit of damage at the start of every turn if you move past it. So it'll work for us. It looks like we'll have to start engaging the units on the northern side here, northeastern side, and there's no real avoiding that, so we'll move most of our melee units there that are unoccupied at the moment. Oh. You suck. Okay, we'll attack them on the next turn. Should we cast a spell? Probably not here. I'm gonna cast something, it's definitely going to weaken those fucking cannons. Congratulations, you managed to kill the air elemental finally. Yeah, we're gonna go all in at this point. There's really no point in holding back anymore. Destruction of these enemy armies allows us also to turn things into offensive. Okay, there's very few enemies here anymore. Yeah. I think we're going to move in here and take care of these guys next. We really don't have the movement points to attack almost anyone. Let's try to whip something then. And that's pretty much it. So let's see what they do. My spider! And can't see anything. Okay, can I kill you? Possibly. Excellent. Execution. Ah. Okay, go into position. Okay, they have about 4 units and they're all war machines. Ooh, crap. Where are you going there? The spider, you can just go through the front door, but apparently not. He's taking damage from the defense or something. Okay, now you can do it. We probably will lose someone here. But all the big hitting guys are still in good condition. We wouldn't have enough casting power for a single spell, I think. Not sure if it's worth it. We would be trying to save a spider. The points... yeah, I don't think it's worth it. But it's a death ray, so it's also... we're not going to be able to do much with a death ray, so let's please try it. And it wasn't good enough. He killed his own unit. Oh, what a shame. (32-1). Nice skill death ratio there. Ah, defenseless. Okay. They still have a decent army here. I'm not sure they want to fight. We have to remember that we'll heal up at the start of the turn. Did lose something. What was it? A spider, I think. Anyway, I'll replace the spider with an elite demon lord. I think they're unbuffed elite demon lords, so attack... no, he has enchanted weapon. We can get his defense to 20 with an stone skin. As lovely as that spider is, go away, give me the demon lord. I need a more aggressive oriented character group. So they have these 12 guys here. If they don't attack, we will. Maybe not now. They're not that easy, so I don't want to go out of my way to pick a fight with them. Okay, I'm gonna migrate the city. Dark elves, undead, or shadow demons. Undead might be good. They can produce cannons, so a city with cannons would be fairly well protected. They have bone horrors, which are fairly good units, and we don't really have a good undead. Well, we have a good undead city. We have a good dark elf city. We have a good shadow demon city. Shadow demons are actually quite good. Good scouts. They have a good unit for everything. Dark elves, no. I will go with the undead. Or do we? Humans aren't bad at all. And the airships are very useful in the terrain like this. So if we migrate this, we'll lose the advantage. Anyway, the army we are going to leave here is not capable of defending this on its own. Couple of monks, couple of cannons. Wait, where are you doing this? Ah. This is probably going to be the bigger fight, the more important fight of the turn. No, it's just single knights. They have a hero here somewhere. That's why I'm sort of wondering what's going to happen. Okay, I need to buff our lords. Yeah, with the stone skin you can get them into a very dangerous hero class of combat capability, high level hero. Oh, isn't this lovely? And they're coming after us. Yeah, a lot of things can happen now. I want to force their hero group to move this way if I can. They do that. Ooh. Then we'll try to kill them. Ah, monks, ballistas, whatever. Yeah, they're sending individual knights, more or less, after us. And they pulled back. I do intend to engage them, however, I'm not sure which one group will attack first. Problem being, they are going to be using their spells very likely in the first fight. So maybe I could force them to use them on a unimportant fight like this. No, he's not a complete idiot. He's not coming after us. Which is fine. He has a significant army here, but not that amazing. He's within his casting area though, so if we're lucky, he'll cast spells on us. And he probably will. This is important enough of a fight. No? No casting. Don't know why. Well, I can do some casting. I'm gonna do this. I can cast the Stone Skin myself. Let's see. Get around that by using our heroes. Won't be quite as fast to get everyone to get those spells on everyone, but we'll get there and we won't waste our wizard's casting power to do it. See what you've got. Yep, tier 1 unit is just... they're sort of weak against tier 3 units already, but tier 4 and there's not really a fight anymore. The difference has grown too big. Which is appropriate. Now what do we have here? Not much. I'm not going to migrate this. I'm going to loot it. We are sort of in dire need of money. How much movement do you have left? Not much. And we can... yep. Looting seems like a better choice here, because we can also move the demons in. Ooh, we can hire shadow demons. We can't afford them though, so that's besides the point. Can I raise this? No. We can leave the demon lords here, wait for the second turn. We can just move on directly to the next city. Yeah, this. If we can destroy this 8-man army, there's... well, it's another fairly large army, but there's no... this is basically made out of tier 3 units, and there's a few extras here, but after that they're mostly going to turn to tier 1. So their combat capabilities will basically crumble. Also, we don't have to proceed after this fight, we can just return and heal up and then go again. We are killing them at a much faster rate than they can replenish. What I do want to do is try to cast those stone skin spells right now. Those guys are deadly, absolutely devastating at this point. "18 attack, 20 defense." You'd need to have a hero to get better stats than that. And they have Death Strike, which those guys will be vulnerable to. And we can heal up, so we have a lot of things going for us here. Still wondering why he hasn't been casting spells. Probably can, but I'm just wondering where is he spending all those points then? Wall destroy. And deny this thing. They do have half a dozen knights there though, so that's not a minor thing. I think we're gonna try something fairly simple, a fireball of the fist. You guys on fire, decent damage all around, so... we might lose our Minotaur, but... yeah, but... it's not really a problem. It's never a Minotaur to begin with. think there would be a possibility to get a knight. The problem with that is, I think that it's what race of a creature you get is not entirely irrelevant. But we'll see. He'll probably kill himself on the Demon Lord. No, that's a bit more interesting. Make room. Can you entangle the bastard? Yes. Elite Demon Lord. Okay. We can't possess him now. Yeah. We'll have to drain his will first. Fail. Succeed. Can I possess him? No. Okay, yes I can. We'll need to heal things up first. We'll probably heal up the knight. I can't because it's an enemy, so have to heal up the abomination. So, knight for us. High morale, human, evil. It's a question of do I want to really push forward. The thing is, I might be able to get that city. Like that, if I can do that, that would be amazing. We would have to abandon some of our units, but if we can do that, there's no spellcasting support for them anymore here. There's no fire domain for us to suffer for. The situation will change dramatically in our favor. He hasn't been using spells, so I think we won't have too much trouble here either. So we'll try to push our advantage as far as we go. Base. We'll have this ability. Crap. I do want to get rid of the ballista if I can. The thing is, the Ignite will already be a dangerous opponent enough. I don't need extra damage caused by the ballista. That's nice. Now there's no spellcasting support for you, and you're all cursed. Upgrade to undead. Not sure I want to do that. The main problem being, again, it's another thing that would lock us down here for a long time. I know I started this by saying I won't do this, but the practical concerns really outweigh what you want or not. It doesn't mean you don't migrate them. It just makes sense that while your occupation forces here, produce some neutral units too, so you can at least hold on to this place while the migration will be happening. We'll migrate these later on, very likely too. difference will be that we'll probably build a couple air galleys before we do that, so we can move them to where we need to. Basically, attacking targets over these mountainous terrains without having to go through the choke points that are insanely well guarded by masses of armies. So we have extra points to spend though now. More worried about this. They're all well cared for. How about enchanted weapons? Ooh. Be a little bit of stone skin here too. Bone horror has been fairly useful for us. It's not an amazing unit, but it is a good unit. So, anything else? We need to move the airship immediately to the city. So, what are you gonna do now? No spell casting here anymore. This should allow us to take control of this entire corner, so we'll control at least one side of the map after this. Yeah, they're pulling back. Damage, defense, death protection. Defense. Fire domain. It's a trap! Run away! Okay, this junction. Yeah. Fire domain is no more. The city will be looted. The morale will go to the shitters anyway. I'm inclined to just get rid of this city. It's nothing negative on us. We could hold on to this. The thing is, it's much easier to hold single points. The more we spread out, the tougher it's gonna get. So, loot. I have to stay here for a moment to get that to work. No, that's not too bad. Okay, what are we gonna cast next? Enchanted ropes. Reduce movement cost, but no. There's a lot of roads here to allow us to intercept the enemy much better. I think we'll continue doing air elementals. Now that we have the magical control of this area, that changes things a little bit. It means the wandering armies we're sending out here from time to time are actually capable of destroying all the enemies they encounter because we have the magical support and they don't. So it has shifted the balance of power here quite substantially. And I think I'll end it here. We didn't, as far as if you look at the map, we didn't achieve much, but in many ways we did. We basically secured this. We control this area now. We're not gonna lose this. We're gonna start our burn campaign here. So So everything will go. Everything that is not under our immediate control area will just burn and destroy the ground. Yeah, we have enough of a control area that we can maintain our constant troop production, and we can at least get a couple of stacks of very, very, very good units to go out, and those are enough to cause a lot of damage. I'm more worried about the shadows here. The cities aren't particularly great, and I don't want to make them defensive fortresses. You can't really, that doesn't work here. This is a useless city anyway. But the enemy has taken control of areas around here, so they will be moving past the city very soon. So we'll have to make some kind of interception troops here. Maybe the Hall of Darkness. So if they attack here, we have a definite advantage over them. But yeah. Doesn't look like much, but I think we definitely turn things around. At the very least, we bought enough time so the army is moving here with the victories there, and mainly throwing the enemy force to the eastern side and dispelling the domain of fire. We bought enough time that we can probably reach here while burning everything going down there, that we can permanently cripple the enemy. It's not over yet though, not by a long shot. They have so many good wizards tower towns, so it's probably well, I can see at least half a dozen, so as long as any one of them stands, the fight certainly isn't over.